Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Amplify, where we like to highlight and spotlight fancy people, movers and shakers like Tikisha Wilson. Hey, girl. Tikisha Wilson. Sorry about that. Hey, girl,
That's
how are you?
okay. I'm
Welcome.
good, Delilah. How are you?
I am good. I am good. Thank God. Thank you for being a guest.
Thank you for having
And
me.
you're welcome. And I'm really excited about having you because we're in the month of February, which is all things love and Black history.
Yes.
And we chose this, right? We chose to record for Black History Month because I
Yes.
wanted to highlight you and what you've created with THA, the housing assistant.
Yes.
Girl, the floor is yours. Tell us more. Tell us how this came to be about.
Sure. And thank you. And again, thanks for having me. So, THA is what we like to call it. It is the housing assistant. And so, the housing assistant started as a dream probably about
Okay.
4 years ago. I was working in operations and I was tired of having to look at different manuals and guides and books and Googling, trying to find different guidelines. And I was thinking to myself, surely there has to be one place where I can go, one centralized location, where if I need to find something regarding FHA, I don't always have to go to that handy dandy 1,000 page handbook. Or if I want to, if I need something that deals with USDA, I
Yes.
have to pivot and try to find it. And so I had an aha moment one time, probably 2 or 3 years ago. I was
Okay.
actually at the office of the comptroller, and a young lady was speaking, and she said, in a perfect world, somebody will just create one centralized place for something. And I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. So yes, it's needed. And so we as in my husband and I, we kind of brainstormed and we kind of hit the ground running with
Right.
developing the housing assistant. We kind of teased it to a couple of banks, a couple
Okay.
of professional friends that we knew to see if hey, is this needed in the industry since you're in the weeds like I am, and they were all receptive and stated that it was needed. And so we moved forward with putting it together. So it's been a long time coming. We've been working on it for this is our third year, and we are
Nice.
happy that we launched finally
Amen.
this
Amen.
past September. It's been well received, but we just need to get it in front of more practitioners so we can help everyone.
Absolutely. And I am just honored that you are promoting the housing assistant THA on my platform because it's a, first of all, congratulations for
Thank
executing,
you.
because people come up with ideas all the time.
Mhm.
However, that's
Mhm.
all it comes out. It's just an idea.
Right.
Do not execute it. But you and your husband decided to execute, and it's been a journey. We talked about the journey and everything that you have done, and all the strategies and the thought and the finance
Mhm.
put into it to get it off the ground running and present it
Right.
to some people. And then I'm just excited for you because guidelines are super important for
Yes.
our industry, the lending
Yes.
industry, right?
They are. And they change all the time.
Oh, they do.
They do. They change all the time. So yeah, it was just it needed to happen. Of course you can always go to ChatGPT and ask a question, but we know those of us that are familiar with AI, there is a level of delusion. So you always need that human touch.
Of
You do.
course. Of course. And I people have been utilizing chat. I've talked to
Mhm.
lenders, loan officers, realtors. They do use chat, Gemini,
Mhm.
whatever AI tool they use. However, they still have to cross-reference it. They still
Exactly.
cross-reference it to the Fannie Freddie guidelines.
Exactly.
And now they have the housing assistant that can
That's right.
help them. So tell us also, how does it help the lender, the realtor, on a day to day? Does it help?
Sure, sure. So we built this, what we like to call it is a operations hub. So
Okay.
we're not stating that this is a coaching platform. This is not um a loosely based education platform. No, this is all resources. We built it for the practitioners, for the loan officers, the LOAs, the processors, the underwriters, the closers, the realtors. So if you do have questions, if you have that moment where it's like, I don't think that I've ever processed or closed a reverse mortgage. I had a young lady that she wasn't familiar with doing a reverse mortgage, and I asked her about a HUD-1, and she kind of looked at me like, "What is that?" I've never heard of, because they still
Yeah,
do HUD-1s
yeah,
with reverse mortgages. And those of us that have been in the industry for some time, we show our age when we talk about the HUD-1. um, and so we have over 100 guides, 1 or 2 page guides. So if you think of it, we probably have it. And they were created by actual industry professionals, because
great.
sometimes you just need that experience and instinct. If
Mhm.
you have those complex situations or those exceptions, sometimes it's not just a straightforward underwrite that you are looking at, So if you have those situations and you need more clarity, then we have probably a guide for you to pull in order to just go through it. It's not 1,000 page guide. All of our guides are either one. I think the biggest one is 3 pages. And it's
That's
like the cliff
wonderful.
notes of everything.
Oh, cliff notes of
of
guidelines.
Yes, it's like the cliff notes of guidelines.
I'm
So
gonna
we
write
have
write
that.
this
We
down.
also have a non-Excel web-based
Mhm.
income calculation tool that you can actually enter in your information for the borrower, whether it is a W-2 borrower or a self-employed borrower. And then you can put in your email address, hit submit, and it comes to you via your email, and you can actually print out that information. It's hard to print out in Excel when you're
Of
doing
course
an
it
Excel
is.
calculator.
Absolutely.
And then we do, because we are in the age of automation and AI, we do have a AI tool which is called THA Ops AI. And it's
Wow.
specific to mortgage. It's specific to real estate. So you can't go in and ask it, who won the Broncos game last night. It'll tell you, hey, let's move back over. We need to talk about mortgages.
I love
so
that.
so
That's
it's
awesome.
trained for all things our industry, and it
Okay.
is meant to enhance, speed up the process, because we all want to get people into houses. And so that's what it's for. So if you have someone who used it the other day, they were doing a complex self-employed income analysis. They came up with their outline, and they just dropped it in THA's Ops AI tool, just to fact check it to see if they came up with the right number. And it gave them the entire layout, the calculation, how they came up with it, and they were right on. So yeah, we
That
have other things in the fire that we're launching as well. We're expanding, and so yeah, we're excited about it.
I am, man, first of all, I was writing notes when you were talking, right? So I love the fact that you pulled experienced professionals,
Mhm.
people that have been in the industry for years and decades, and you
Mhm.
got their knowledge, right? Not only that, you called it a cliff notes for guidelines, which is perfect.
Yes.
I,
Mhm.
that's perfect if you want to break it down, right? And then also you have THA Ops AI. Did I say that correctly?
You did.
Okay, so you have like the ability to drop things into the AI and it's
Mhm.
the actual number or something like a reverse mortgage, some guidelines.
Yes,
Because there are still, which the reverse mortgage is coming, there's a
it
way
is.
back because we're getting
I
older,
agree.
right? It is. I see that on the horizon.
Mhm.
These are specific loans that you don't do on a date or on a monthly, but once in a while you might need some cliff notes,
Exactly.
some guidelines.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely. So it is an amazing tool. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, because before we started recording, I said there are a lot of folks that they have an idea, but they never step out in faith and they
I
never,
agree.
but you guys did. And so I'm very proud to again to have you on my platform and to partner with you. So
Thank you. Likewise. I appreciate, and I appreciate you having me. I
yes,
do. This
thank you.
has been such a blessing. Such a
Yes.
blessing.
And then the last thing I'm going to leave, uh, it's a little personal, but we are also military mamas. So
We
Veronica
are.
just
We
graduated
are
from which branch?
at U.S. Air Force
Yes,
this
amen.
earlier this month. So yeah, we are very proud of him. Yes.
Yes. So not only, have are we establishing this partnership, doing business together, we are encouraging and being there together for our military boys and men and
Hmm.
women that are
That's
serving
right.
this great country, and we're very honored. And
I
so
agree.
I'm going to have Takisha on more often, but if you need to connect with her, how can they reach out to you?
They can email me directly if they have any, if anyone has any questions at Tikisha, that's Tikisha at thehousingassistant.com. Or
Yes.
just go to our website, which is thehousingassistant.com, and just click on contact us. And normally we're pretty quick on the draw and we'll get back with you pretty quickly.
Awesome. And I'm going to put all that information not only in the comment section, but in the post. Again, thank you for being a guest on
Thank
Amplify,
you.
where we like to highlight and spotlight entrepreneurs like Takisha and military mamas. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you.